Well met and happy medieval Monday. Today, I thought I'd start a little mini series on rooms or accommodation types in the game. And to do that, to make it a little easier to visualize, I've left Nerdtopia temporarily and started another little village kind of from scratch, but with excess materials to make this video a little faster. So all rooms require walls, a door, a roof, or a ceiling. And once you have all those things in place, that will create a spare room. And I actually like the game to tell me that it's built a spare room before I start adding stuff into it, just to make sure that the room is solid and meets those simple criteria. And we're going to start with the spare room, so you can see what that looks like. And we're going to speed up through the power of editing. Boom. So now we're going to turn this spare room into a kitchen. And if you're doing the game in standard mode, like you haven't done any advanced customization at all, this is the type of room that you can start building early and then add to gradually throughout the game as you get through more research and upgrade it. So a kitchen requires at least a minimum of one stove. So we're going to throw a stove in here. You also will need one butchering table. We'll throw that in there. And then you will also need a couple of decorative items. You will need 2 wall pottery shelves. So we're going to throw that in here as well. And there are some things that a kitchen cannot have. So if you put one of these items into an existing kitchen, it's no longer a kitchen. And that includes things like shrines, like your Oak Brethren or your Restitutionist shrines can't be in your kitchen. And it also includes entertainment items like your backgammon table. Anything else that you put into the kitchen is kind of a matter of personal taste. I like to put my fermenting station in there. I like to put my brewing stations in there. You'll definitely want to have some heat sources and some light so that your settlers working in the kitchen are comfortable. I always suggest some windows in the kitchen, unless of course you're building it underground. I also like to throw my campfires in here because that keeps animals from eating your meals or what have you from campfire production. You can put a table in there, you can put more decorative items like banners or trophies or whatever. The benefit of the kitchen is that your stoves and butchering tables will have a production boost, meaning things will get cooked or fermented faster inside of a kitchen. The room overlay color for the kitchen is yellow, and the research prerequisites, the things you have to unlock before you can build a kitchen, would obviously include cooking, which unlocks the stove, and decorative structures, which unlock the wall pottery shelves. And that's going to do it for me today. Check out the channel next Monday because I will be covering chambers. And until next time, farewell.